Geek Dad Life live unboxing. Hopefully, you guys can all hear me. Let me know in the chat if this audio is actually working. I'm doing this off of my phone, so we'll see how effective this all is. But let's see, let's make sure I can see everybody. Yeah, this thing it came in this morning. My Haslab Sentinel arrived and did not expect it to arrive. So really excited to open this thing up and again, just really pumped to be here with you all and kind of share the experience. So as I was thinking, this arriving today, something so big and insane should be, if I could, I would do it live and share it with you all. So this will be pretty simple. It's just simply going to be opening this box and seeing the Sentinel inside. This thing is so huge. I mean, just to scale. I mean, you can see it's 31 inches by 9 by 23 inches. So this thing is huge. Like if put myself in comparison here, it is gigantic. Really hard to get all in frame. Without any further ado, let's open this thing up. All right, so if you could definitely hit that like button. Can't believe this thing is here today. If you follow the Toy Geeks and all that kind of stuff, we've been talking about this thing for over a year, and it arrived today. Did not expect it to. So let's open this thing up. Let's not waste any more time. So here we go. I'm just gonna open the top here. And this thing did come in another box. So it was like double boxed. And my kids got so excited that the FedEx person today brought it. This huge box to the door. And by which they turned that gigantic box into a spaceship. So they got something too out of this toy. And there it is. You can see it right from the top. So be careful if you're using a box cutter opener because it's right there against the box. So what's the best way to do this? Flap that open. And let's just pull it. Oh my god. Boom. It's gigantic. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, this, I don't think this will be in frame if I flip it up this way. Will still be in frame? Let's see. You can't even see the whole thing. Let me pull it back some more. I mean, gigantic. This thing is huge. Again, that's 31 inches or almost 32 inches from top to bottom. And yeah, the artwork is amazing. Like so freaking cool. Let me get in close here so we can check it out. Why is that not? Let me loosen up just a little bit. Like so freaking cool. Towering over me right now. Just, oh man, okay, that's the money shot right there. Look at that. So that's got to be the front of the box, right? Oh, so freaking cool. Wow. Massive. Absolutely massive. a gigantic box. Filming opening this is going to be insane. All right. So, oh, and the very top, X-Men logo. So that's probably where we're going to open this thing up. And we'll see how well that goes. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Let's give her an open. Should we open it? Yeah, let's open it. Let's go. Hopefully, yeah, you can still see the top. Okay. So I'm going to be very careful with this box cutter here. Very, or yeah, lift it up away. So hopefully there's nothing sitting right at the top. Now again, what was so cool about this while it was being back live is there were so many tiers that were hit. Like it got back so fast compared to some of the other Haslabs. So it's a big block of styrofoam. Hopefully y'all can see that, yeah. All right, so I think I'm just going to, or should I cut the bottom of it too? See, we just slide it right out. Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. You know, so it's cool, you know, Haslab, it gives you the opportunity to get these crazy, you know, toys that maybe we wouldn't otherwise get at retail. But the tough part is the waiting, right? It was this time last year that we were backing this thing. Oh. Some instructions. Alright. So now we're open on both sides. Let's just push it out. And if you can see, if it's visible from this view, then you're going to see it before I see it. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Alright, let's get this thing right side up. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let me see if this is in shot. Wow. That is incredible. So it's all in this, yeah, right? Crazy nothing fell. I know. So it's all pretty snug in this styrofoam holder here. Wow. You gotta start with the Sentinel, right? Should we start with the Sentinel? Yeah, let's start with the Sentinel. That's what I want to. That's what we're here to see, and then we'll look at some of the pack-ins as well. Oh, it just pops right out. Okay, so no tape there. I gotta remember what is what. That was the middle sections. These are the top. Okay, cool. So the numbers are right here in case you gotta put it back in the box. And so yeah, no tape. That just comes right out. So that's good. No worries of tape snagging something or something like that. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Wow. I don't know if you can see. There's nothing that probably can translate over video, like what I'm experiencing right now. This thing is insane. Wow. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's a toddler. Oh my gosh. Oh. And there's nothing. Once you take that front plastic off, there's nothing holding it in. Wow. Okay, not super tight joints or anything. Pretty easy for the arms. Not too much of a range of motion on the head. It's kind of just a bit of a swivel, ab crunch. Oh gosh. insane. I have to look up how. Hopefully, there's batteries in it already, so that it can the lights and stuff can work right away. If anything, I would say it feels a little loose in some of the joints, but again, that's just kind of first pass here. Okay. And again, it's a plastic table, so it's not the stickiest of surfaces. All right, so like some of the extra heads that we got. These were like the extra tiers. Pretty awesome. Let's look at this one. This is the damaged head. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, these. That one's pretty. That's much larger than the standard Sentinel head for sure. And then same here. All right. What else? Oh, that damaged hand. Yeah, for damaged head and hand, looks pretty awesome. So for those, I think some of the people as part of this community that bought a couple, you'll be able to display some damaged one, which is cool. Yeah, his Master Mold's head is much larger. All right, and then we got little Sentinel dudes. I'm trying to remember who I think it started with one of these, and then we got an extra one. I think it was the dude version first. I can't remember. Maybe in the chat can tell me what the tier was. I don't have it pulled up in front of me right now, or I would look at it. So nothing special there, just a bag, not even taped. So nothing too special there. I think it's. And we have the little Sentinel head as well, just in a little baggie. Sorry, with Bastion. There you go. So again, you can kind of take it out, put it back in. There's no, from a collectability standpoint, pretty easy to take it out and inside the bag. So just something of note there. Ooh. All right, and then we got two tentacle hands, or whatever, tendrils, whatever you want to call them. Kind of stuck in there. I don't want to rip up the plastic. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. Probably hear the pounding. That's my kids upstairs. So pretty easy to bend. It's pretty cool. So there you go. All right. Whew. All right, let's take this styrofoam down. All right, let's try and get in closer. And where's the... All right, let's see if there's a easy... Oh, okay. You got to bring your own AAA batteries. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. So just FYI, you need 2 AAAs to put into the back. And then you press the front button there to turn that on. Maybe I can run upstairs and get some batteries real quick so we see how that looks. So You guys take a look at it real quick while I get some AAA batteries? AAA batteries. 2 AAAs. I'll be right back. It's just like Christmas morning. We're like, ah, crap, I need batteries. All right, let's put some batteries in this bad boy so we can see. Eddie asks, Jay, did you get a shipping update or did it just show up? Well, it was shipped through FedEx, and I have a FedEx account, so anything shipped to me through FedEx, I get notifications through there. So I was notified that way, but I didn't get anything official from Hasbro. So I knew something was coming, and I didn't realize it was the Sentinel until it finally shipped and it said Hasbro or whatever. So if you have a FedEx account set up, you will be notified. But it didn't. God, when did it say it shipped? Like yesterday or something like that? It wasn't that long ago. I actually thought that was a pair of shoes that I bought. So it was a surprise showing up today. Again, if you missed earlier, my kids were like, "It's a huge box! Oh my gosh, Daddy!" Which was a lot of fun. Jeremiah King, how much does it weigh? It's hefty. I would say at least 10 pounds, 10, 15. It's not light. It may be 10 pounds, maybe 8 pounds. I'm not a great gauge on weight, but it is hefty. It is heavy. It'll hurt if it fell on you. Packaging weight was 30 pounds. I don't know if this would... It definitely feels more than 10. Let's see. Maybe 10 or so. I would say somewhere around there. I'm not 100% sure. It is double boxed, though. So you had the shipper box and you had it inside of another box. So, anyway. All right. So before we get to the heads and the accessories and all that stuff, let's put in the batteries, see how easy that is. So let's take off the bag. So it's a straight, you just pull it straight back, looks like. Phillips screwdriver to unscrew that. And then again, it's 2 AAAs, just as an FYI. And I saw some comments as well about not wanting to ship it with batteries inside, just in case. And I think that's the right thing to do, just because if it already has the batteries inside, you don't know if temperature change ever, it could explode, ruining the electronics, which would be a big bummer. So I totally get not having the batteries come with it. But maybe they could have just stuck some in the box somewhere, so they would have been ready to go. Or I could have just been ready with that, I guess. All right. So now that we have the batteries in, it should just be pressing this center button right here, which will turn on the lights. So let's see if that's true. Hey, nice. That's awesome. So it went from like a green to red. Oh, I will say it's already starting to want to fall over. There's something, just first take here, the joints aren't super rigid. I'm trying to compare it, like how NECA with their King Kong, like it's a big heavy figure. It had this like really strong ratchet joints that kind of made sure it stayed in place. And this thing is so heavy that the joints are not as strong. Now, this is just my example, so who knows how that's going to be across the board. And again, this is a plastic table, so it's not, the feet aren't going to be super grippy on it. But it's just something of note. It's a little floppy. Not a lot. Not dangerously so. But yeah, this is so freaking cool. All right, so again, you press the center button, and it goes from a light color to a yellow, to a red. Or at least if it does what it did last time. Well, that's going a little bit longer this time. Interesting. I wonder if I press it again, will it just change the color? Now it's kind of a green. Nice. If I press it again, it turns red. So, okay. So that's how you can change the colors. So if I press it again, it'll be this yellow color. And then press it again, and then it'll transition to a green color. And then press it again, and it'll turn to a red color. So there you go. That's that. So let's see if we can get it into some poses here. Let's see if I can get it back far enough so we can see the whole thing. All right, there we go. So again, just in turn, it's not super rigid. So moving the arms is pretty easy. The little shoulder flaps connects right there. The articulated fingers move great. Right here, a little bit of the clipping there for the hand joint. Get the ab crunch. Again, I would just say that I wish there was a little bit more movement on the head. It's kind of just a bit of a side to side. You can move up a little bit, but not much in terms of displayability on the head. Which is a bit of a bummer. Let's see how the attachments will work. Let's put one on. There's a hard there, just stick it right in. Hopefully you can see that. So it doesn't, well, here's to pull that down, but still really stable with the tendrils put into it, which is pretty good. It doesn't throw off the balance or anything like that. If anything, maybe, yeah, can weigh down the handle a bit, but with the kind of more ratchety joint in the hand. I think it'll stay up over time, but only time will tell, I think, on that front. Let's follow that out, and then let's switch out for the, see how it's easy, how easy it is to switch out the hand. Super easy. That was easier than a 6-inch figure. So let's put that in. That's why I do this splits. So it's that heavy that, again, unless if you don't have a more tactile surface that's sitting on, I think that's a risk because the weight is in this centerpiece right here. The legs are not that heavy, so just again, that's an FYI on that. All right, let's switch it out. Let's see how the head pops. How easy the head is. Okay, so it's just one big ball joint. If you can see it right there, it's just this big clear. Kind of like a little spaceman, which is kind of cool. Which makes sense because you want to be able to have the LED lights shine through. Moving this thing around is a workout. All right, let's put this on. This is the battle damaged head. Actually, let me see if I can go higher. Going higher on the tripod. We're doing it live. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry about that if that's really jarring. Here we go. Now we're right up on the face. All right. Oh, that's dope. Again, not too much movement. Also, again, since it is only in that center, you lose the light if you push it too far to the side. So just an FYI there, if you want the light to show, there is a cutoff point, which isn't probably not as severe this one because there's only one eye, but I bet you going to 2 eyes is going to be a bit of a drawback. Let's... Oh. Here we go. This is so freaking cool. So let's see if it... Yeah, so see, eventually, if you go too far to the side, that light's going to cut out. So just something to be aware of there. I don't think it detracts from it at all, but just, you know, as an FYI. Now this one, you got the full range of movement here. So with the larger head, you get much a much better range of movement than the normal Sentinel heads have been so far. And then we got the rotating one. Let's see. And this one, again, not going to have too much range of motion, especially this one because there's just no... God, it sits like right on the neck. Go back to the normal one. There we go. Again, I think it's just because this sits so far back, or just so much shorter, you just kind of don't really get too much motion there. But yeah, the eyes look so freaking cool. Totally with you on that one, Ninja Turtle Nick. Anyway. All right. What else we got to try? Did I lose the light on that one side? What the heck? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Just to make sure you know that when you put the head on, that it's even with the 2 lights there. Again, otherwise you'll lose the... So, again, wish this was a little bit better in this mode for the head. Let's look at the figures. Pretty cool. I mean, to be honest, I didn't buy this for these 2 guys. So maybe these will drop on the eBay, but I'm sure a lot of people will, so these might not even be that valuable. But for me, these weren't why I signed up. But they're cool. I mean, they look good. Sculpts look good. Standard Marvel Legends bucks. Nothing too crazy there. And I think somebody commented, yeah, so the reason why one eye looked dimmer than the other is the neck was pivoted that way. So again, there's only... The light only goes through this little section right here. So if it's on the side, you lose the light coming through. Again, I think a better engineering solution to that would have been having the whole ball light up. So that way you would still have... You see there's just 2 little LED lights there behind the eyes. So it lights up pretty well if it's looking forward, that you can see right there. But again, if you go to the side, you lose the light. So I think if they would have a clear ball all the way around, you would have had the eyes light up in pretty much any direction that you went with it. So just a little observation there. But yeah, boom. There you have it. This is first impressions. I'll do a full, my more traditional video review soon. But I at least wanted to share the experience of opening this bad boy up. We're waiting for a year for this thing to show up, and honestly, it hasn't disappointed. It is freaking huge. Like, it is massive. I mean, we already know, I think it's 26 inches or something like that. I mean, to share something to scale, let me find something. Here, the kids were playing with the Castle Grayskull. So if you have the new Origins Grayskull, this thing towers over the Origins Grayskull. Look at, like, it's massive. It's huge. Again, if we're just doing a normal 6-inch figure. And the thing is, Galactus is going to be even bigger than this. So, you know, in terms of space, like, I don't know what we're going to do there. But again, there you have it. There is the my first ever live unboxing of the Haslab Sentinel. And there's a couple of things, little nitpicks here and there, but overall, first impressions, freaking love this thing. It's so awesome. Over a year of waiting, and I think it is so far well worth the wait. Definitely hit that like button if you haven't yet, and click the subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified when my full review of the Haslab Sentinel drops on my channel, as well as check out the other videos on the channel if you haven't seen any of those yet. You know, I'm an 80s and 90s kid that grew up to be a geek dad, so I review all sorts of toys and stuff like that. I reviewed a lot of the Motu Origins, Motu Revelations, Ghostbusters, and more. So definitely check out some of the videos on the channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, so there you have it. First impressions. This thing is amazing. And again, it's huge. It's so big. That's what she said. Anyway. Until next time, hasta luego and goodbye.